SimLicy here. So welcome back to another speed build, and today I decided to build a little ice cream truck with a park. I wanted it to look like an ice cream truck had been, stopped by this little park for the little kids to go and get some ice cream treats in the summer sun. So it's not set as a park. I wanted it to be actually functional as an ice cream truck, so I used the Dine Out game pack to do that. So if you wanted this to be a park and you still wanted them to be able to use the ice cream truck, I would use the cool kitchen stuff, and then your Sims would have to actually make the ice creams themselves. And to have this be set as a park, I think you would have to add the large jungle gym and a couple of chess tables, but that should be about it. I think everything else should be okay for a park to work because, there's some benches and some bathrooms, and I can't really think off the top of my head what all the requirements are for a park to work, but this should work just fine. But like I said, I wanted it to be actually functional for your Sims to use as an ice cream truck. I wanted them to order from the truck, and yeah, it's pretty cute, honestly. I had a lot of fun playtesting it. I know it's a pretty simple build. It's not like the most extravagant thing, but I really wanted to share it with you guys and thought it might be something fun for you guys to have in your game. And I mean, that's what my channel is all about, is just sharing things that I think would be fun to play with in the game, honestly. So yeah, it is pretty cute though in the game. I had a lot of fun having the little children Sims order some ice cream and eat them. It was pretty cute. And I always forget about ice cream, and then whenever I remember to use it, like the little interactions they have with it is just so adorable with their little brain freezes. And yeah, so I just couldn't help myself to add a video clip at the beginning. I go back and forth with whether or not I should add them, because I do add them in all my builds for you videos. And then with my regular videos, I know my computer doesn't record that well, so I know the quality is not that good, but sometimes I just can't help myself and thought it was really cute. And I've been wanting to do it that way, the way I did the intro this time where the words popped up, because I only use Windows Movie Maker, so I don't have all like the high-tech capabilities in editing to do anything that interesting. So I have been wanting to do that. I've messed around with it a couple different times and just haven't really done anything that I thought looked that good as far as intros go. So yeah, I don't know. I think it looks all right. It's just a short little clip at the beginning. I wish I could do some of these really amazing fly-throughs and machinima type beginnings that people do are just so beautiful, but I just don't have the computer capability. I was gonna say compatibility, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. What are you doing? But anyways, this is a little ice cream truck coming together. I end up moving it closer to the front and the end. I'm just trying to figure out the shape of it. I really wanted it to look like the Sims could walk up to the window and order, and this does work. I have done this in many other restaurant builds before. You can use a half wall or a fence and in front of the little what do you call that? What is that called? Where the hostess stands. The hostess stand? Yeah. The hostess table? Whatever that thing is called. If you put a half wall or a fence in front of it, it still works just fine. So it's pretty cute. The Sims will go up to the windows and order, but obviously the waiters will bring them their food just like it's a fancy restaurant. So their little ice cream cone comes on this big old fancy waitering dish. It's pretty silly, but I don't know. It's pretty cute once they actually get their ice cream and the waiters aren't serving them their ice cream on giant dishes. It's pretty silly. I wish you could customize it a little bit better, so I don't know, so your Sims didn't always get served on these big fancy platters, because that's more of like only an upscale restaurant that you would ever get food on a dish like that. Like even at like little diners and stuff that you would build in the Sims, that it doesn't make any sense. But this one especially doesn't make any sense, but oh well, that's fine, I guess. But it still looks really cute. I mean, I still really like it. Another thing that I did to make it look a little bit more like an ice cream truck is I sized up one of the kids' toys, one of the kid toy vans, and shoved it into the front of the ice cream truck to make it look like they were kind of connected. I got that idea from when Hatsie built her wine van. I think she did the same thing. It's been a while since I've seen that video, but I think that's how she did it. And yeah, I thought that was a really great idea. So I don't know, I always get such great ideas from her. She's such an amazing builder. So yeah, this right here is what I did. So it looks like they're kind of connected. I wish we would have had like a pink version of that van, and I totally would have made it pink so that it would have looked a little bit more cohesive, like they were meant to be together, but that's okay. They don't have to match. The yellow version was the best I could come up with, because I just wanted it to be bright, and the other ones, I think there was a black version and maybe I can't remember what the other swatch is, but I think there's just a black and one other version. I'm not really sure. But the bright yellow works. I just wanted it to look brightly colored and fun and kind of silly. And I do customize all the waiter and chef outfits. I just kind of do an assortment of aprons. They're not all wearing like the same apron. It's kind of like mixed matched and kind of all, yeah, mixed matched. I would have really liked to have them all wear the pink plaited one. And even though you can let the guys wear the women clothes, it still kind of makes bumps where their breasts should be, and it looks a little bit silly to me. So I ended up just giving them all different aprons. But this I really liked that I did right here. Next to the window I put these shelves, and then I added like ketchup and mustard, you know, little condiments and stuff. And then I also added a couple of napkin holders because I think that looks really realistic for for little food trucks like this. I know at least food trucks I've been to, they have just a little station after you grab your food. You can put all your different little stuff on, because I did customize the menu also. It's not just ice cream. I added a few other things, like for drinks it was like a root beer float, soda and water and orange juice, and I think some coffee. And then for that, like appetizers and main dishes, it was just like hamburgers, hot dogs, popcorn and french fries. It was pretty simple. It's mostly all about the ice creams though. Yeah, and I also took one of these ice cream cones from the debug menu and sized it up and put it up here on the ice cream truck. And I was worried that the Sims were gonna maybe clean it up. I wasn't really sure how that worked. I know I've seen other people use lots of debug items to decorate their builds with, and yeah, I wasn't really sure if they'd clean it up or not, but they didn't, so they left it alone, and the ice cream cone stayed right there on the sign, so that looks really cute. Oh, and I wanted to kind of cheat and use these bathrooms, but for some reason, for like the lot requirements, it wasn't recognizing that there was toilets, so I do have to end up building some bathrooms in the end. But yeah, it's not that really big of a deal. They're not that special of bathrooms. I ended up just making a couple of little like bathroom huts, and I put a couple of little benches down here with some grills so your Sims could grill up their own food too if they didn't want to spend any money at the actual restaurant, just so it looked a little bit more like a park, honestly. But now I'm just decorating the inside of the van. I wanted it to be just kind of cutesy and yeah, not too overly decorated. Since it's such a tight space, I didn't want the Sims to have too much trouble like moving around in there. I mean, I think it worked just fine. I had no trouble ordering ice cream for my Sims. It took a little while, but I mean, restaurants always take forever in my game, so they can be a little bit of a pain when you're trying to not spend a whole day somewhere, but oh well. It's pretty cute though. I like it, and I think it'll be fun to play with, just to have, I don't know, something extra for my Sims to do, I think. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know in the comments what you guys think. But here's when I realized I still needed some bathrooms, and those ones wouldn't work, unfortunately. So yeah, just make a couple little huts. I do one exactly on the opposite side too, just as how I had them. And each one has 2 stalls with a sink and a toilet. No shower, but if you wanted to add a shower, you totally can, because sometimes that's really nice to have just showers places. Because if your Sim gets stinky and it ruins their whole day and you don't want to have to leave, you might as well just have a shower. But yeah, you could easily add one if you wanted to. But yeah, as you can see, they're pretty simple. Just sink and toilet and yeah, napkin holder and the soap dispenser. But yeah, that's about it for the bathrooms. I think I just go through and add some lights to make sure it's all lit up at night. And I really liked using those new fairy lights from the Parenthood Stuff Pack on the front of the ice cream truck. I thought that was really adorable. And here I'm just adding some benches. There's nothing too much. I mean, I know it's a simple build. I wasn't really sure if I should share it or not because of how simple it was, but it's pretty cute. I don't know. I like it. And it's built on this really long, awkward lot too. I built on here before. If you guys want to go find my build, it was way before YouTube, but it's the only one on this lot. I think the 40 by 20 lot. Is that what it is? I'm not really sure. But anyways, we are coming up on the screenshot. So I hope you guys really like this build, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And yeah, please leave any comments or just what you have, and I will talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye!